新闻一开始带您关心到，美国联准会今天最新是宣布第5度按兵不动，基准利率维持在 5.25% 到 5.5% 的区间，也维持今年可能会降息3次的利率预测。这个消息振奋到道琼指数大涨超过400点，但同时也有专家指出了，美国的服务业通膨还在加剧，所以说今年不降息的风险依旧存在。
As labor market tightness has eased and progress on inflation has continued, the risks to achieving our employment and inflation goals are coming into better balance. We believe that our policy rate is likely at its peak for this tightening cycle, and that if the economy evolves broadly as expected, it will likely be appropriate to begin dialing back policy restraint at some point this year.
The time for Powell to really shock the market and change expectations, that's in the past. That was necessary when we had a big inflation problem, when he really needed to do a lot of work to get that under control. But today, he can be more consistent. He can be more stable. He can be less surprising.
美国联准会维持今年3码降息预期不变，并同步上调 GDP 预测，带动市场一片欢腾。不过，前联准会顾问警告，经济预测摘要点状图显示的只是官员理想的降息情况，美国通膨依旧围绕反弹风险，甚至可能让联准会今年难以降息。
Almost identical to the projections that the Fed released 3 months ago. The problem is that there's an alternative scenario in which inflation doesn't settle down close to their target the way they've been hoping. Service price inflation has actually been picking up speed. It's not slowing down, not decelerating. So again, what's unfortunate here is that the Fed's statement says they're attentive to the inflation risks, but their communications isn't really flagging that very effectively.
And I think what we forget is the dot plot, the median in particular, it is not the consensus forecast for the FOMC. You have 19 people running off doing their own projections and then doing their appropriate policy. It's a neat little exercise. It's fine for in the building. It should not be out in public. They need Jay Powell at the press conference. That's it, right? He can give the message across and get like that. He speaks for the FOMC. Those dots do not speak for the FOMC.
分析师指出，如果以服务为主的超级核心通膨持续高涨，最终投资人恐怕会被迫面对现实，在大盘做出修正。不过，由于 AI 人工智慧热潮强劲，预估美国股市整体还是会呈现上行趋势。记者庞湘颖、林巧清综合报道。